You must have heard of hoarders. Hoarders are people who, due to an emotional, mental disorder, accumulate everything they find in their homes. They bring from outside to their house. So if they are walking on the street and they see a flat tire from a bicycle, they take it with them, thinking they will need it someday. If they are in the company and they throw away some material, some card boxes, they say, I will take it home because I might need some boxes. So they accumulate in their homes everything that they find with the following thought: I may need it. This I need it for this or that. In fact, they don't need, but they have a sense that in the future they would need. I remember that as a child, I was going to visit my grandparents' house. My grandfather was not a hoarder, but he had a certain attitude towards metal pieces. He had a piece of furniture with drawers, and inside these drawers there was everything you could imagine about metal pieces, screws all over the place, screws, nuts, washers, screwdrivers. You who understand about screws, you understand what I'm saying. Nuts, washers, there were clippers, there were all that you could imagine about metal pieces. They were old things. And I asked my grandfather one day, "Grandfather, why do you keep all this here?" And he answered me, "Because one day I may need it. One day I may need it." Now imagine the people who do this inside the heart. People who are hoarders of bad feelings. If you think a hoarder at home needs help because they are sick, you haven't seen a hoarder of bad feelings in their hearts. Because this person is sicker than a hoarder of material things. And that is why God says in His Word several times about changing the heart and giving a new heart. One of these passages you can read on Ezekiel 36:26. He says, "I will give you a new heart and put a new spirit within you. I'll take the heart of stone out of your flesh." Why has the heart turned into stone? Because of the bad feelings. How many have their hearts become stone because they have hoarded feelings of anger, envy, bad memories, revenge, and traumas, and their hearts turn into stone. How many they say, "I don't want relationship with anybody anymore, I don't want to see so-and-so's face anymore, I don't want contact with this person anymore." What is this? It's a heart that hardened due to so much suffering they went through. Then he says, "I will take the heart of stone out of your flesh and give you a heart of flesh, a new heart." I was speaking about this in the last Wednesday service. When you install a sink in the kitchen, the furniture that goes around the sink, this furniture must have a flat surface, whether marble, granite, metal. The top of the sink is always a smooth surface, and the sink itself must be smooth. Why does it have to be flat and smooth? Why? It's to make it difficult for dirt to accumulate. And then when the dirt comes, it's easier to clean, to remove it. When the surface is flat, you won't find a rough sink surface on a sink because it makes no sense. It's not intelligence. Because if a tomato sauce has fallen over this rough surface, won't be able to clean it properly. So in the same way, the new heart that God gives to His children who seek for Him, it's a heart with a smooth surface. It's a heart, let's say, made out of Teflon, that non-stick surface. It touches the surface but does not stick to it. But the old heart is wrinkled. It's a rough heart that everything that falls sticks on it and it accumulates upon it. And like this, many accumulate in their hearts bad feelings. So these hoarders of bad feelings in the heart, usually they say, I've been through a lot in life, I don't believe in the human being anymore, men or women are all the same, I'll never trust anyone again, I'll never open my mouth again. You hear these phrases that originate in a hoarding heart with bad feelings. It's so full, like a hoarder's house. You who've seen one, you know what I'm talking about. Just as the hoarder's house is full of junk, their heart is full of bad feelings. As Jesus said, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So the heart is full of pain, envy, jealousy, sense of injustice as if they are the victim. So the person speaks these words. This is too much, it's a lot of that. Living with a hoarder, if you can call it living with a heart filled with bad feelings, is hard. Therefore, God says the only solution to exchange the old heart for a new one, a wrinkled, full heart to a new, smooth one. Because the heart that God gives us when they seek for Him, it's a heart that learns to get rid of things that are bad. You get rid of it, just as on your mobile phone, on your computer, you have the bin and you throw things there. You solve that and then you put it there in the bin. And then you empty the bin. In the same way, God allows us to do with a new heart, to only attach ourselves to what is good. Imagine yourself having this heart that only clings to what is good, and everything that gets in touch with it, which is not bad, does not stick to it. You throw it away. Bad words, gossip, bad memories, I don't want to know about it. Things from the past that keep hurting me, I don't want to keep thinking about it. Everything that is bad, that touches your heart, through your eyes, through your ears, through your memories, touches your heart and you say, I don't want this, it's not good for me, go away, go to the bin. Imagine if you have this kind of heart. Your life will be much lighter, like a clean, airy house, tidy, organized house. You have everything that you need in its due place. When you enter, you breathe, and you feel peace just by entering that house. That's how your emotional, spiritual state will be permanently. When your heart becomes clean and free from all bad feelings and only harboring good feelings. Not that bad things don't happen, they do. However, you, according to God's heart, you learn to throw everything that's no good into the sea of forgetfulness. Learn this. Who knows? If you want, if you have suffered with a hoarding heart and seek this promise of a new heart in God, I will give you a new heart. He will give you this new heart and you will become a new creature. Erasing all the names of those lists you kept for so long, all this past of yours, leaving it behind and looking forward. Free to fly and to build a new life like a bird, like an eagle. Try it. Try it. You will never want to go back. If today's video helped you and you know someone that could benefit from it, share it with them, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you may do so now. See you later.